got you, didn't I? Yeah, I did get you.
I ain't gonna lie. I gotta get this nigga his props. That shit was trash.
Anyways, as you read the title, my first time being scared. Okay, let's be honest here. We all hate being scared. That's just the mere thought about it. We hate it. I mean, there are some people who like watching horror movies or playing horror games, like me included, but I always ask myself one question. Who really wants to watch or play something that gets them scared? Like, it's much more like the same way as you're asking Freddy to kill you. I mean, nah, Freddy, nah, we ain't playing again. No, nah. My point still stands up, like, I get it. We all want to have that thrill of like our lives are literally on the line. Unlike today's society, sure, society we have so much rules, and we are always scared constantly, but not in the ways that you gotta run for it right now. Now we just have to be safe since guns are available, things like that. But I mean, true terror where you have nothing. For example, horror games like Granny, Five Nights at Freddy's, Emily Wants to Play, games like that. But I'm gonna share my first time when I actually got scared. During 2016. At this time, I was not yet a fan of horror. I was still not yet a fan. I was just, I didn't like that genre because of nightmares, nightmares. At the time, I only liked like games like action, RPG, things like that. Horror was not yet in my table yet. So at the time, it was just me, Edward, and June. All three of us, we were just walking, taking a long walk, just talking about it. We just played a video game, an arcade game called King of Fighters 2002 Magic Plus. Not the unique version, but the Magic Plus version. To those that play, they know how that game is. It has memories. We all shared it deep down within us. As we were walking, me and Edward, we were yelling at June because June cheated on the game. He chose one of the most OP characters in the game, Yashiro. Not the normal version, but the demon version. To those that know the demon version, they know that his power, that power is too much of an OP movement. He can only kill you with 2 shots and that's it. And we were yelling at him like, bro, why did you choose him? You know that guy is too OP. Of course, he was like, yo, I'm just better than you guys, etc. Things like that. We were yelling until, as we were walking, we met up with my brother named Zane. Zane, he was just taking a stroll as well, and we were like, okay, Zane, you can join with us. And so, all 4 of us, we were just enjoying our walk. As we were walking and talking, all 4 of us, my brother stopped real quick. He looked at us and he said, yo, guys, I want to show you guys something. And all 3 of us were like, what is it? And he was like, only one at a time. I was so confused, and I'm like, what do you mean one at a time? But of course, I had to wait and see for myself. Zane took June, and it went like far apart from us to show him something. All I heard next was June saying, "That's it? Wow, really?" And June left, and then he called Edward. Mind you, I was still wondering, like, what the heck is my boy actually showing us exactly? I mean, yo, it better be good or something. Of course, as I was standing there, I saw Edward done this. And I was like, yo, what the heck did you show him? And he said, and as I was still thinking about that, Edward was like, nice one. And then it was my turn. My brother called me, and I was like, okay, cool. I walked up to him, stood there right next to him, and he showed me a video. Okay, what the video is, I'm gonna show you guys an exact example of it. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna put 2 pictures, right? I want you to tell me which one is different. Just tell me which one is different. I'm giving you a second. That's what actually happened that moment. Like, bruh, if I did, like, literally when he told me to see which picture was different, let me remind you, those pictures were literally the same. But yet the jump scare that I got was so too priceless. Bro, I have never, and I mean I never ran as hard as I did that day. Bro, the way I was running so hard, they barely ever caught up to me. Bro, I was running to the point that I stopped at one of our local stores just to catch my breath. And let me remind you, as I was running, I was still shedding tears because the thing that I just saw was too terrifying. I just stopped, trying to catch my breath, thinking to myself, like, was that actually real? Was that actually real? Was that actually real? Things like that. Of course, as I stopped, I gave my friends enough time to catch up with me. They found me and they're like, yo, bro, what happened? Yo, are you good? I was like, no, I'm not good at all. I'm not good. Of course, Edward and June tried their best to comfort me and be like, yo, bro, everything's gonna be alright. Things like that. And I'm not gonna lie. Fuck you, Zayn. Fuck you, man. Fuck you for what you done next. You know what Zayn done? Zayn done the most savage thing that I can think of at that moment. My man walked up, pushed Zayn and June, and he took out his phone. He showed me another video with a jump scare. This man showed me another jump scare, and let me not lie to you. When I saw it, I was like, bro, I ran much more hard. Like, I felt that before I was running. No, that was just a warm-up. What I done next, I ran so fast to the point that they never caught me at all. It was so worse to the point that I ran to a location that I never knew about. I don't even know the location. I was completely lost. That's how much scared I was. Because how scary that video was that he showed me. It was that worse to the point that when I did get lost, I had to find my way back home. Which, by the way, I'm not gonna lie, I returned home literally like 9 p.m. Dark as hell. When I returned, my mom asked me, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I was like, no, I'm okay. Let me mind you, it's still fresh on my mind. So I pretended as if nothing happened, even though I know for a fact I ran like a bitch for the next couple of 5 or 6 hours straight. When it came to sleeping time, when it came to nap time, things like that, you should have bet your bottom dollar that your boy did not sleep at all. For the past 4 months straight, whenever I try to go to sleep, that whole video comes back in my mind, and it became difficult for me to sleep for 4 months straight because of that day. Zayn, no matter where I went, Zayn will always bring it up during those days. Now we moved on, things like that. It was just the mere thought of me actually running away from the fact that, yo, that thing scared me. My friends that don't know about me now, that they know me now, they know I like horror games, but back then I was not a fan of it. Well, I hope you guys relate. I hope that it happened to you guys as well. If it did, I hope that you share in the comment section. I would like to read them. So that's the end of the story. I know that August I didn't upload. I only upload like one video, but to be honest, I'll share my reason as to why I didn't upload that much on August. It was a terrible month for me so far, but hey, at least I managed to take out one video, am I right? Anyways, make sure to smack that like button in the face, hit subscribe, turn on post notification on when the boy is uploading, and also follow me on Twitter, TikTok. That's that. Dosa out. Take care, everybody.